Hello, I'm Moosejaw Matt, and this is Nature and Science for Kids, a podcast about nature and science for kids. I'm not joking. When people ask me about the podcast, or I'm just explaining it, I say it's a podcast. It's called Nature and Science for Kids. And then I say it's a podcast about nature and science for kids. The title of the podcast is pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Well, if you've listened before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Now you know what's going on. I have a question for you right here at the very beginning of this episode. When do you think I'm recording this episode? As in, what time of the day? I'm going to give you some clues. Here's the first clue. If you could see the sun in the sky, you would see that the sun has started into the western part of the sky. Second clue, I just finished a meal called lunch. So, listeners, am I recording in the morning or the afternoon? Unless I decided to call breakfast lunch, then I'm in the afternoon. So here I am. Good afternoon to you. And if it's the morning, good morning. If it's the night, good night. I'm going to share some facts, nature facts with you, and I hope you enjoy them. Keep in mind, we are still in the middle of a series. The series is simply stretched out over multiple months. We've started a series about the brain and neurotransmitters. We've already had dopamine. Did you enjoy Daphne? Isn't she fun? It's because people love dopamine. Dopamine in the brain is fun. It's when we feel happy and kind of excited. Well, hold on, because there are more neurotransmitters coming up, which we'll get to know in future episodes. For now, my lovely listeners, I like that. The alliteration, lovely listeners. Lovely listeners, here's a strange but true fact that I had a hard time believing. There are 12 times more of these on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. If you've heard any facts about space, you know how astronomically big, no pun intended, everything is, and how many there are. I'm going to share a number and then just let your mind expand. There are 200 to 400 billion stars in our galaxy. That's what scientists estimate anyway. No one's going to sit there and count them.
1, 2, 3,
but there are
4,
as many
5,
stars as there are in the galaxy. There are 12 times more
what's next?
Of some organism on
I
our
have to
planet.
start over. 1,
An organism is a living
2,
thing.
3,
Now, here are some clues.
4. Oh no, here comes the sun. Oh, we'll have to wait for tomorrow night.
These living things, this specific kind of living thing, is stationary. That means it doesn't move, but it is living. So in a way it breathes, and it does move, just not from place to place. What thing, what organism is stationary and yet does not move? Someone in the world has estimated that there are 1 trillion of these in the world, and I really like these things. If you see pictures of them, especially the coniferous kind, which keep their green all year long, I'm giving hint after hint here. Some people might want to count them, but they might have to leave it alone because it would take so long. Hint after hint is being dropped here. There's another one. It's like the hints are just falling from the sky, like it's in the fall. Oh my. Have you guessed what these things are? These 1 trillion, approximately 1 trillion organisms on the planet are? There are 12 times more trees on Earth than stars in our galaxy. Wow. And I think they're all in Russia and Canada. That's not quite true. But there are a lot of trees in Russia and Canada. There's another animal that must be greatly feared. There are more people killed by this animal than by sharks. They are venomous. Actually, they're not venomous. They have razor-sharp teeth. Actually, they don't. Their claws they don't have claws. They have hooves. They are bloodthirsty creatures. No, they like grass. Sharks kill an average of about 5 people per year. Average. While these other creatures get about 20. It's cows. The stats I read don't indicate how in the world this is happening, but maybe it's the racing of the bulls, maybe, when the people get attacked. I can just imagine it. Those cows, they lure us into a false sense of safety as they calmly graze in the pastures, chewing the cud, when really they're thinking, how can I revenge them taking my milk? I wonder if almonds do the same thing, because I drink almond milk. The almonds are plotting, how can I get those humans back? They took my milk. Technically, almonds don't have milk because they're not mammals. I think that's nut juice. Almonds are nut juice. And soy milk would be bean juice. It's a little disturbing to think about. We've got to pause here, and we've got to say something very serious. Listeners, this has been coming on for a while. It's time to make a clear statement about something. It's Adam's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Adam. Happy birthday. Many happy returns of the day to you, Adam. I hope it's a fabulous day. And I'd like to say a happy birthday also coming up to Tommy in Virginia. Thank you for your support. Thank you both for your support. I hope it's a fabulous day, a fabulous weekend, because it is Friday. Well, listeners, I hope you enjoyed finding out about cows and trees and what time of the day I'm recording, and also that we had some birthdays. I'm Moosejaw Matt. Until next time, keep exploring your world.